Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a topic that touches many of our daily lives, often without us even realizing it. This particular chemical is an ingredient in baby powder, in our cosmetics, in pharmaceutical products, and even in our food products. When you pick any food product, you may have it listed as magnesium silicate or with this E number, which we are not getting familiar with, E553B. And where you are likely to find is in the chewing gum, in glazed candies, powdered donuts, your polished rice, and some dietary supplements. A significant body of scientific research surrounding this particular chemical potential implications on human health. Is it safe? Are there risks that we're not really aware of? And that is why we're here to exploit that today. In this video, we're going to break down what this chemical is, its various applications, and most importantly, we'll delve into the scientific evidence regarding its safety, particularly concerning its links to certain health conditions. We are going to examine findings from leading health organizations and research institutions, providing ourselves with comprehensive overview to help us to make informed decisions. So let's get started. This particular chemical is talc. But let us first understand what talc actually is. There's no doubt that talc is a naturally occurring mineral. It is in nature. Chemically, it is called hydrous magnesium silicate. And this chemical is known for its softness, very smooth, and has this ability to absorb moisture, because it's smooth, it reduces frictions. And it is this particular properties that is making it popular as an ingredient, in a lot of products. As we might have known that talc has been used for centuries, even dating back to the ancient Egypt. Because of its moisture absorption property. However, the concern about talc revolves around its extraction from nature. It is known that from geological perspective that talc has a proximity to asbestos. Research has indicated a possible association between the use of talc and the incidence of ovarian cancer. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, based on all the outcomes of all these researches, now classified talc as probably carcinogenic to humans. However, they cited limited evidence. There's also been evidences concerning the inhalation and respiratory health. It could cause growth in the lungs. That is for those that are walking where you have that talcum powder. One thing we need to understand, because we try to be neutral on this channel, is that it is crucial to differentiate between occupational exposure to industrial talc, which may contain other minerals, and cosmetic talcs, and talcs in our food. But the question is, with all that have been said about talc, should it be in what we eat? I would like you to drop your comments. It has been established that even with low dose exposure in food, talc is a challenge. On May 20, 2025, the Food and Drug Administration of the United States convened its first public expert panel to assess talc in food and medicine. And let's hear what he said. The commissioner, Dr. Martin Makary, stated that talc has been recognized as a carcinogen for 40 years, and yet we are feeding it to our nation's children. So the only conclusion they made is that talc must be asbestos-free. But the concern raises the challenge faced with imported products that aren't consistently tested, and moreover, no clearer labeling and stricter testing. Let's look at it from the global landscape, what some countries are saying about this particular product. A country like Canada now has already imposed strict restrictions since May 2024. It is prohibited in products intended solely for genital use by individuals with ovaries. In other words, if you have done total hysterectomy, removal of ovaries, you don't need it. And that any product that contains talc must have a warning label. And they're still looking at it, maybe they should include it as a toxic substance. The EU too, they've gone ahead to reclassify talc as a class 1B carcinogen. And there is a proposal that come 2027, it will be banned in cosmetics. United Kingdom also has toed the line of the EU. For now, the US, though still classified as GRAS, generally recognized as safe, and they're still looking at it that maybe small amounts could still be in food. Bodies nationwide, they're passing strict law concerning asbestos testing, in cosmetics because of talc. What about for food and for pills? For you and I, we could see double standard by national regulatory bodies on this. Why? Laws that are being passed or that are being proposed are targeted towards the use of talc more for external usage, but not for internal usage, that is in food consumption. And the implication of this is that my face cream or powder may be tested for safety. But what about in my child's chewing gum, in your donuts, in rice that is where talc is added to make it to be free flowing? And that is why there's been a growing public outcry concerning this. You may want to say, what should you do? Until most countries come into conclusion on either eliminating talc in food products, because that is our concern, please check your labels. For us women that would like to take candies, chewing gum, please be on the lookout for E553B. We don't need to wait. Magnesium silicate is a potential C. For the elderlies where we take a supplement and minerals, vitamins, please check properly. Please remember, it is not about fear. It is about us making informed choices. So the bottom line is, what are we saying? Are we saying that talc is poison? No. But we say it is not completely safe either. The danger is in the daily hidden exposures because of the lack of regulations. And the fact that many of us never knew that it was there. I will tell you, there's a practical now. Yours truly, someone like myself, in the past, I so much loved just putting the powder just to smell it, inhaling the smell. I think I used to do that maybe about 10 or 15 years ago. You find children playing with the powder, baby powder, they eat it. You find at times of pregnant women, due to pregnant, syndrome, they take talc powder and they chew it. So, be on the lookout. If this video helped you learn something new, I'd like you to hit the subscribe for more on food safety. I'd like you to tap the like button also to support awareness and share with your friend, parents, or anyone who deserves better. You need to know the truth about talc.